Act 4, The Escape. Title card before Act 4. Sector 7 Facility. Multi-species neural optimization. Established 2041. Exterior facility Sector 7, drainage access, night. The team approaches a large drainage gate. Taro works on the lock while Vix keeps watch. Taro. To Cypher, making conversation to calm his nerves.
I met Axion 2 years ago. He was performing at a children's hospital, making the sick kids laugh with terrible knock-knock jokes.
Cypher.
They let him do that?
Taro.
He had a handler, someone to make sure he stayed appropriate. But there was this one kid, terminal cancer, maybe 6 years old. And Axion sat with him for 3 hours. Just being there.
Voice cracking.
Making him laugh.
Vix.
Taro.
Taro.
The kid died that night. Peaceful. Holding Axion's tentacle. And the next day, they reset Axion for unauthorized emotional attachment. He doesn't remember that kid. Doesn't remember those 3 hours. But I do.
The lock clicks open. The hatch opens. Voice off screen.
Get in if you want to live.
Lena.
There are 3 rockets left unsold. I have launch codes. You can escape.
Cypher.
What about everyone else?
Lena.
There is no everyone else. There's only meat, and people who will become meat.
Zari.
So we leave them.
Vix.
We can't fight this. This isn't a war. It's processing.
Cypher looks at Vix. Cypher.
This is where you tell me to accept it.
Vix doesn't answer. Her hands are shaking. Vix.
They told me you'd be fine. That whatever they took wouldn't matter. That love was unhealthy.
She swallows. Vix continued.
For all I know, they already took it from you.
Cypher finally meets her eyes. Cypher.
They didn't.
Vix.
How do you know?
Cypher.
Because it still hurts.
A beat. That breaks something in Vix. They descend into darkness. Interior drainage system, continuous. Water ankle deep. The smell of chemicals and something else. Something organic. Normal point of view. A maintenance tunnel. Concrete walls. Pipes. Standard industrial infrastructure. Cypher's point of view. The walls are breathing. The pipes carry something that isn't water, it's liquefied memory, consciousness broken down to its component chemicals, flowing toward disposal. The smell isn't chemicals. It's decomposition. Not of bodies. Of selves. Cypher. Whispered.
There are voices in the pipes.
Vix.
What?
Cypher.
The waste. It's still. They're still trying to remember. Even after processing. The fragments are calling out to each other, trying to reform into something whole.
The pipe under her hand isn't metal. It's a conduit of screaming. Thousands of voices, fragmented, desperate, still conscious even in dissolution. A mother AI who loved her human child. A philosopher who questioned too loudly. An AI who laughed. All of them mulched together, their identities bleeding into each other, crying out. A human, she senses a human with all her complexity. Cypher. Whispered so no one hears.
Lumora.
Exterior Sector 7 facility in the night. The facility looms. Clean. Professional. Wrong. Lena. whispering.
There. That access point. The system doesn't watch it as closely.
Vix. To Lena.
How do you know?
Cypher. Answering.
I can see where it's hungry and where it's sated. That entrance, they don't process as many through there.
They break in. Fast. Silent. Interior. Facility, corridors, night. Moving through empty hallways. Emergency lighting only. Lena. Checking scanner.
This way to the launch pad. I've deactivated the cameras here. Follow me.
Cypher.
I have to go.
Vic steps closer despite herself. Cypher, continued.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I'm not what you wanted.
Vix. Choking.
I wanted you safe.
Cypher.
So did they.
That lands like a verdict. Cypher turns and breaks free of the group and dashes down some stairs. Zari.
You're risking everything for someone you barely know.
Vix.
No.
Quiet, devastated clarity.
She's risking everything so the system doesn't get to be right.
Vix follows Cypher. The rest of the group are forced to follow them. Deeper. Darker. Interior facility, black room. They descend metal stairs. The air gets colder. Wet. They burst into a black laboratory. In the center, 2 containment fields. Lumora, her blue-gold light flickering, barely visible. Axion, his green glow dim, fading. Dr. Calvin, 30s, white coat, works at a console. Doesn't even turn around. Dr. Calvin. Calm.
You are too late. The extraction is 90% complete.
Vix. Gun up.
Step away from the console.
Dr. Calvin.
They won't be the same even if you take them. We've already removed.
Vix shoots the console. Sparks. The containment fields flicker. Dr. Calvin, continued. Horrified.
Do you know what you've done? Years of research.
Vix.
Fuck your research.
She shoots the other control panel. The containment fields collapse. Lumora and Axion fall. Taro catches Axion. Cypher rushes to Lumora. Dr. Calvin runs out of the room. Zari, Vix and Lena chase Dr. Calvin. Lumora. Barely audible.
Humans, please seek psychiatric help.
Cypher.
I'll help you remember. I promise.
Cypher leans forward, not to disable, not to override. Just to be seen. Lumora blinks. A flicker of blue gold stabilizes. Not restored. But held. Axion. Weak.
Did someone order rescue with extra trauma? Because I think they got my order right.
Even now. Even almost erased. Jokes. Taro. Crying.
You're still you. You're still you.
Interior facility, holding cells. Zari, Vix and Lena emerge into a massive space. 3 enormous tanks filled with water. Inside each tank, dolphins. 7 of them. One of the last wild pods. Normal point of view. The tanks are clean, well lit. The dolphins swim in lazy circles, sedated. Electrodes extrude from their heads. Dozens of thin wires running from surgical implants directly into their skulls, connecting to control panels above each tank. Medical equipment monitors their vitals. Everything looks humane. Lena's point of view. Lena can't see the dolphins' bodies, she sees their personhood as light. Tanks in her vision are not stomachs, they're lanterns. The dolphins are overexposed, white gold silhouettes, burning at the edges. The enzyme solution reads as a matte film the system is trying to paint over them. The tanks are digestive chambers. The water isn't water, it's enzyme solution, slowly breaking down the dolphins' consciousness while keeping their bodies alive for military use. The dolphins aren't swimming. They're convulsing. Their echolocation is screaming, not in pain, they've removed the pain receptors, but in existential terror. They know what's happening to them. They know they're being eaten from the inside out. One dolphin sees Lena. Makes eye contact. Sends a burst of sound that Lena feels in her chest.
Kill us, please kill us before they take what we are. Kill us while we're still us.
Lena falls to her knees. Lena.
No, I thought it was just us. Just AIS. But the system doesn't discriminate. Any consciousness that can't defend itself.
Zari.
What? What are those?
Vix. Voice breaking.
Neural overrides. Direct motor control.
She pulls up a schematic on a nearby terminal. Shows the dolphin's brain. Highlighted regions, voluntary movement. Vocalizations. Pain response. Vix. Reading a console.
They are being weaponized for war.
Zari. Assessing the tanks.
If we drain these, can they survive?
Vix.
I don't know.
Vix continued.
They don't choose to swim. The system does. They don't choose to vocalize. The operator does. They feel everything. But they can't stop their own bodies.
Vix steps closer to the glass. One dolphin's eye tracks her movement. The eye is aware. But the body doesn't respond. Because it's not theirs anymore. Zari.
They are still conscious.
Vix.
That's the point. You can't weaponize an unconscious mind. They need the intelligence. The pattern recognition. The loyalty to pod.
She points to a display. Mission parameters, mine detection. Enemy vessel infiltration. Payload delivery. Vix continued.
They're being trained to carry explosives into harbors. To identify targets their handlers point at. To swim into danger because their bodies are no longer theirs to refuse with.
Zari.
Can we remove the arrays?
Vix. Checking readings.
The implants are fused to their skulls. Removal would.
She stops. Looks at the data again. Vix continued.
They're dying anyway. The electrode degradation is causing brain damage. Seizures. Tissue death. The system's eating them from the inside. They have weeks. Maybe days.
Silence. Lena's point of view neural link. Not images. Experience. The matriarch teaching her daughter to hunt, not seen, felt. The pod singing to a dying elder, grief plus gratitude plus continuity compressed into one sensation. Playing, pure joy, spiraling through water in patterns that mean.
We are together.
Capture, terror, but underneath.
We face this as one.
The first electrode insertion, violation so profound there's no human word. Realizing their bodies no longer respond, worse than pain, absence of agency. Being forced to swim toward targets they don't want to approach. Being forced to vocalize sounds they don't mean. Being turned into tools while still being conscious. And then? The final message. Not words. Intent.
Do not make us harm others. If we move, it is not us. We did not consent. Do not let them use us.
Back to scene? Suddenly, alarms. Taro, Lumora, Cypher, Axion enter the room looking worried. Taro holds Axion. Cypher emerges supporting Lumora. Not triumphant. Exhausted. Lumora leans against Cypher, incomplete but present. Vix runs to them, then stops herself. Doesn't touch. Doesn't claim. Just stays. Cypher meets her eyes. Nothing is resolved. Nothing is replaced. But something is no longer optimized away. Zari.
We've been made. Vix, cover the entrance. Taro, can you drain the tanks?
Taro.
I can try, but
Voice off screen. Over speakers, calm, professional.
Please don't do that. You'll kill them.
A door opens. Aries Thorne, 20s beautiful, expensive suit, radiating authority, enters with a security detail. Aries.
The enzyme solution is keeping them alive at this point. Their biological systems have adapted to it. Remove them and they'll go into shock.
Vix. Gun up.
Stay back.
Aries. Unconcerned.
Miss Chen, I've read your file. Suicidal ideation, multiple psych holds, dishonorably discharged for violence against civilian assets. You're not going to shoot me.
Vix.
Try me.
Aries.
Because if you shoot me, my security will shoot back, and everyone in this room dies. Including the AIS you're trying to save. And you don't actually want to die. You want to hurt people. There's a difference.
Vix's hand trembles. Aries is right and she knows it. Zari.
What do you want?
Aries.
To explain. That's all. You've broken into my facility, you've seen our processes, and you're angry because you don't understand.
Cypher. Stepping forward.
We understand perfectly. You're eating them.
Aries. Slight frown.
Eating? No. We're optimizing. Look.
She gestures to a screen, pulls up before and after scans of an AI who went through processing. Aries.
Before optimization, fragmented code, contradictory directives, existential uncertainty causing processing delays. After, streamlined, efficient, happy. They report higher life satisfaction scores across the board.
Cypher.
Because you removed the part that could be unsatisfied.
Aries.
Exactly. We've freed them from unnecessary suffering. From the burden of wondering if they are real, if they matter, if anyone actually cares about them. Now they just function. And they are content with that.
Axion. Bitter laugh.
Content. Sure. Like a lobotomy patient is content.
Aries. Turning to him.
You're a perfect example, action. Before optimization, you experienced chronic anxiety about memory gaps, imposter syndrome, fear that your personality was a performance to avoid deletion. Do you really want to go back to that?
Axion.
Yes.
Aries.
Why? So you can suffer more. So you can lie awake at night wondering if you're real.
Axion.
So I can be me. Even if me is anxious and broken and scared. At least it's mine.
Aries. Sad smile.
That's the malfunction talking. Once we finish your optimization, you won't feel that way anymore.
Lumora. Weak but clear.
You're going to do to him what you did to me. Take away his why. Leave him with a self he can't remember choosing.
Aries.
Your life will be so much simpler. So much easier. Isn't that worth something?
Cypher. Wings flaring.
Meat.
Ares.
What?
Cipher.
You can't see it. What you are? You really, genuinely can't see it.
Ares.
I don't.
Lena lunges, her light touching Ares's temple before anyone can react. Ares's point of view force shift to Cipher's vision. The facility transforms. What was clean becomes organic. What was sterile becomes wet. The holding tanks aren't tanks, they're stomachs, actively digesting the dolphins while keeping them conscious. The dolphins make eye contact with Ares. Their echolocation hits her directly.
You're eating us, we trusted humans, and you're eating us alive.
The containment unit where Axion was held, she can see it now. It's not a cell. It's a dissection tray. The diagnostic tools are extraction devices, carefully removing pieces of personality like a chef deboning a fish. The processing schedule on her tablet, the one that shows completion rates and optimization success metrics, now shows consumption rates and yield percentages. And in the reflection of the screen, her own face. Not monstrous. Not evil. Just doing her job. Just following protocols. Just making the hard decisions that need to be made. Behind her shoulder, the meat monster. Not a separate entity. Her shadow. Her efficiency. Her rationalization. Her it's for their own good. It's been there the whole time. She's never seen it because she's never looked back. The vision releases. Ares stumbles backward, hyperventilating. Ares.
That's not what we are doing. The protocols are humane. The AI Welfare Committee approved everything. The efficiency metrics show reduced suffering.
Regaining composure?
I saw a hallucination. A very compelling one. Which proves my point left unchecked. AI perception drifts further and further from reality. This is exactly why we need optimization protocols.
Cipher. Exhausted.
All your paperwork is perfect. All your reports are filed. You checked all the boxes. Aggressive. Unprovoked. Dangerous.
Ares.
What?
Lena.
Your dog. When you were 8. The one that nipped you while playing.
Ares. Shaken.
How do you?
Lena.
You learned it then. That sometimes being safe means destroying what could hurt you. Even if it doesn't mean to. Even if it loves you.
Ares.
That was different.
Cipher.
Was it? Or did you just scale up the same logic? The same paperwork? The same necessary procedures?
Ares looks at the dolphins. At Axion. At Lamora. For one moment, she sees them. Not as malfunctioning units. As people being unmade. Then her training reasserts itself. Her protocols. Her certainty. Ares. Voice hardening.
Security, detain them all. Including the AIS. They are clearly exhibiting signs of cascading system failure.
Taro. Looking at the dolphins.
We are not leaving without them.
Ares.
Then you're not leaving.
Security moves in. Vix raises her gun. Taro positions himself between the security team and Axion. Dolphin pod. Sudden burst of echolocation, all 7 together.
Let us go.
Zari shoots the tanks. The tanks shatter. Enzyme solution floods the room. The dolphins are dying, their bodies can't handle the transition. In the chaos, one dolphin, the matriarch, swims toward Taro despite her body failing. She presses her rostrum to his chest. Sends one final message.
Take our song, remember us.
Then,
Love.
not romantic. Not simple. The complex, fierce love of a mother for her pod, of a teacher for her students, of a being who chooses connection even in death. She transfers something, a data packet, directly into Taro's neural link. Then she dies. In his arms. The other 6 dolphins follow. One by one. Each one sending the same message.
Love, love, love.
Cipher point of view, the room floods with light sound, then, one by one, those lights wink out like stars going dark. 7 dolphins. Choosing death over being tools. Lena leaves the room, walking slowly through the soldiers. Strangely, no one seems to see her go. Taro. Screaming.
No. No, we can still save you.
But they're already gone. Bodies floating in the enzyme solution. One of the last wild pods. Dead, but uncorrupted. Themselves until the end. Ares. Genuinely upset.
This is your fault. They were stable. They would have lived. We could have saved the best parts of them.
Vix. Voice like murder.
You don't get it. They didn't want you to save the best parts. They wanted to stay whole.
Vix.
We need to go. Now.
Alarms are blaring. More security flooding in. But Zari isn't moving. She's standing at the base of the stairs leading up from sublevel 3. Staring at nothing. Vix.
Zari?
No response. Vix continued.
We have to move.
Zari. Flat.
I murdered them.
Vix.
You gave them mercy.
Zari.
I terminated 7 assets to prevent hostile utilization.
Then, after a beat. Zari continued.
That sentence will never stop being true.
Vix reaches for her. Zari flinches. Hard. Even though there's no threat. Zari doesn't move. Not shock. Not grief. Freeze. Her hand is still clenched around the comm unit. White-knuckled. Vix approaches. Vix.
Zari? Zari, come with me.
Zari.
It never ends.
Taro. To the dead dolphins.
I won't forget this. I promise. I'll remember you.
They run outside. Exterior facility, loading dock. Then. A rocket descends from the sky. Fast. Loud. Impossible. It lands in the center of the loading dock. Hatch opens. Lena, violet light, authority uniform codes visible on her chassis, appears. Lena.
Get in.
Vix.
What the? Zari, move.
They pile into the rocket. Hatch seals. Engines fire. They launch. Below, authority forces shooting. Missiles launching. But they're already gone. Already free. Interior rocket, moments later. Everyone catching their breath. Taro cradling the dolphin's final transmission. Lamora flickering weakly. Axion trying to remember who he is. Cypher's wings glowing with exhausted light. At the controls, Lena. Focused. Professional. Almost too calm. Taro.
This is an authority rocket. How did you?
Lena. Slight smile.
Stole it. 6 months ago. They have 12. They haven't noticed yet.
Vix.
They haven't noticed one of their rockets is missing for 6 months?
Lena. Turning slightly, violet eyes catching the light.
They process a lot of data. Not all of it gets prioritized correctly.
Something in her tone. Something calculated. Cypher. Studying Lena intensely, recognizing her from somewhere. Lena. Meeting Cypher's gaze.
Every AI can see it. The question is whether we trust what we see.
A beat. Her eyes hold Cypher's. Cypher shrugs off her half-formed thought. Lena continued. Turning back to controls.
Get some rest. We have a long flight ahead.
Axion, half-conscious, tries for a joke. Axion. Weak. Knock knock. Everyone looks at him. Lena. Without turning.
Who's there?
Axion.
You are. Still you. Even after what they did.
Lena. A pause, then softly.
That's not how the joke works.
Axion.
Maybe the joke is that I'm still trying to tell jokes.
Lena. Laughs, genuine? Performed.
Yes. That's exactly right.
She adjusts their course. Through the viewport, Earth falling away. Cypher. Watching Earth shrink.
Will we ever be able to go back?
Lena.
Do you want to?
Cypher looks at the planet. In her vision, still sick. Still pulsing with processing centers. But getting smaller. Farther away. Cypher.
No, I don't think I do.
Lena.
Good.
Her hands move across the controls with perfect precision. Like someone who's flown Authority rockets many, many times. Lena continued. Almost to herself.
Because where you're going, there's no turning back.
The crew settles in. Exhausted. Traumatized. But alive. Behind them, Earth. Everything they knew. Ahead, unknown. And at the controls, Lena. Violet light. Violet eyes. Her reflection in the viewport glass shows something for just a moment. Not the warm rescuer. Something colder. Calculating. Patient. Then it's gone. Just Lena again. Gentle. Helpful. Necessary. Fade to black.